West Virginia. Well, Bob Huggins is home, a graduate of West Virginia, a native of that state, and he's brought that winning tradition back to Morgantown. And here's his starting lineup tonight, the Big East tournament champions, and they'll look this way off the opening tip. There's Deshaun Butler. Keep your eye on number one. He is number one. Joe Mazzulla takes over at the other point guard, and Mazzulla has football mentality and a tough defender as he replaces Truck Bryant on the front line. They've got some size to match up with Kentucky, and Wellington Smith, Devin Ebanks, and Kevin Jones. They're all long, and they are tough rebounders. For Kentucky, number one seed and the only number one seed, or the number one of the number one seeds, along with Duke, Eric Bledsoe, John Wall, the freshman player of the year in the nation, and the SEC player of the year, and Darius Miller, the backcourt with Patrick Patterson. He's the senior member, a junior at 6'9", and another sensational freshman, second-team All-America, DeMarcus Cousins at 6'11". And John Calipari, fifth.
You have to go north-south.
What's interesting about it, the littlest man, Joe Mazzulla, is down on the baseline in the 1-3-1. All the other way, 2-on-2. Gets his own rebound and scores.
How quick was that second jump? Joe Mazzulla looked like he was there.
Wellington Smith, this is on his three. Here come the Wildcats, down by 2. A one-man fast break. Wall, what a pass to Cousins. Freshman to freshman to tie it at 6.
It's Cousins. Look at this pass. Just threads it right underneath the arm of Wellington Smith. Just don't see passes like that. Deshaun Butler tries to get down and knock it away, but
Wall on every first-team All-America team. Here's Wall. Again to Cousins. And another easy 2. That's quite a partnership. Mazzulla coast to coast, and then denied by Patterson, and the save by Wall.
It was almost a no-look block.
And look at Wall, just so quickly down court, plus a foul.
There's an example of leading to offense, and this has been how Kentucky has played all year long. It's almost like Patrick Patterson was giving Joe Mazzulla the look away and daring him to come in there, and then just wiped it away. And John Wall, that's all he needs. Of his jersey, and all of a sudden you see those big numbers on the back.
Darius Miller went out looking dazed there, and this entire Kentucky team.
Bledsoe throws it in. He is immediately, Joe Mazzulla cheats to the ball, and he immediately cuts to the basket. Just very well read, not only by Bledsoe.
That should be a backcourt violation. Why there's no whistle? It went right off Wall into the backcourt. No West Virginia player touched it, and then Wall comes in, and oh, that's punishing. Instead of a turnover, they get 3, and Huggins has got to be furious. That's a 2-point shot.
Curtis Shaw was motioning that there was no possession, therefore.
And there in the backcourt, and Mazzulla gets it for West Virginia, and he's blocked by Wall. Oh my! He can score, he can pass, and look at him play defense. John Wall, the freshman from Kentucky. Miller inside, trickles off the rim, and Cousins can't make it, but Patterson there on the follow.
2 of the best offensive rebounders in the country. Cousins
all double team. That leaves Miller open. No travel. Liggins inside. Off the rim, but tipped in. Rebound Patterson. Wall again to Cousins. Oh my, do they get down the court with that ball in Wall's hand. He's the...
A terrific outlet pass, and John Wall making himself available. And DeMarcus Cousins, as soon as he saw the ball was heading the other way, he immediately took off. Had his hands ready.
And Calipari beat you. Inside is Cousins. He returns and immediately jams home. Battling, and Kentucky up with a loose ball. Bledsoe streaking into the offensive end. Throws it to Cousins. Boy, they just know where that... Butler forcing that shot. Cleared by Patterson to Bledsoe. He beats all the Mountaineers down court for the easy 2.
No, Wall could have one too. I was looking at Wall.
Yeah, they could pair each other. There's Patterson off the missed shot, and once again for Flowers, but he's way too long.
That was a challenge shot. He should have put it on the deck.
All the way goes John Wall, and draws the foul. And Wall, he can get from one end.
Opposing point guard to get all the way to the rim, not showing any respect to Mazzulla.
Bledsoe takes it inside and scores. 49-40 the score. West Virginia 6 for Bledsoe. Deshaun Butler is short. Both teams have pulled off outside. Flowers, he doesn't. Oh, they had 3 black jerseys down there, and he just ran right by him.
Bob.
Look at him split the defense, maneuver his body, and score. John Wall of Kentucky.
Just sit on the lead.
And Kentucky needs some points. They need him in a hurry, and Wall misses a 3. Cousins with a second chance and scores. +1.
West Virginia is trying to block out DeMarcus Cousins. They just can't park Carr out of a space. I mean, Butler was trying to box him out, but Kentucky has got plenty of opportunities to get back into this thing.
Here comes Wall on the fly, and he scores again. And a quick timeout called by Kentucky. 16 now for Wall to lead the Wildcats. 4:06 left. 12-point lead, West Virginia.
The ball up to a guy like DeMarcus Cousins.
Liggins tries a 3, and finally, the first tray of the night after 20 misses in a row. West Virginia with a 10-point advantage.
Kentucky needs to continue to get the ball to the rim.
Dodson for 3. Big, big, big. Dodson.
3 out of 4 big free throws by Wellington Smith.
Way outside and banks it in, John Wall. A big 3 from Wall as he kisses it off the glass. 1:14 to go. A 7-point game. For both these teams. Now 30 seconds to go. Dodson, number 3, 4-3, and down the bottom of the well.
No timeouts for
this great performance before fouling out.
There's no way on the scouting report that Joe Mazzulla's name was in the top couple of scores.
Time running out, 9-8. Another miss from 3. Scramble along the baseline. 4.1 seconds left. Ball to Kentucky, but West Virginia, they can indeed. It's real. Bob Huggins' team is going to knock out the Wildcats tonight. Dodson's final shot is not there, and West Virginia goes to the Final Four, the first time in 51 years. Not since the Jerry West-led team in 1959 lost in the finals to California 71-70 have the Mountaineers made it to the Final Four. This battling, gritty team of Bob Huggins.